If not, I can just call it. I'll just call it off the docket. It's fine. Okay, State of Ohio versus Raymond Tensing, case number B, 1503961. Mr. Tensing is not present, but his presence has been waived by counsel, Ms. Callender. And on behalf of the state, we have substitution of counsel at this time. New counsel for the state is Mr. Teeger and Ms. DeGraffenreid. Just for the record, for the press that's here today, I typically, and nobody really typically goes on the record for reports. That's all this is today. And we have one of these about every 3 or 4 weeks, at least once monthly, to make sure that we're up to speed on the trial, the attorneys are ready to go, witnesses are lined up so that we can keep our trial date. It happens every day. It's nothing unusual. We do 3 or 4 of these a day to make sure our trials are on schedule. This one in particular, though, I know there's a lot of interest from the media, so I do want to let you know that we have set a new report date for the 27th of February. Is that right? The 27th? At 9:30. Again, it's just a report. We're simply going to have them come back. We're going to make sure we're still moving on schedule. If there are any logistics that we need to work out with the sheriff's office for when trial does begin, that type thing. Very uneventful, quite frankly. And then also I want to note one more issue, which is there is a gag order in place. I know it's very difficult for the media. Trust me, it's difficult for my friends not to ask me questions about it. It's difficult for their friends and family not to ask them questions about it. But we have to preserve the integrity of the process, and more importantly, to keep this trial in Hamilton County and to be certain that we are able to seat a jury here. I ask that you please be respectful of that. Please remember to not ask questions. You know that the attorneys cannot answer it. Mr. Tensing cannot answer any questions, so there's no sense in trying to get a hold of him at his house or whatever the case may be. Not that that has happened, but I'm just running through it with you. And I just ask that you be polite about that and remember that it's not to keep people in the dark. It's simply to make sure that we can seat a jury in Hamilton County. My job is not only to protect the integrity of the process, but it's also to be certain that we can seat a jury here. And that's my number one concern right now. And I will do everything I can to make sure that happens for the interest of all parties. All right, I think that is everything we have. I noted the substitution of counsel, and I explained to you about the reporting. I just want to make it, a lot of people don't understand that, and even this morning when this stuff was on the news, I started getting texts. I had forgotten it was on the docket, and I started getting texts from people. It really isn't as big of an issue to have a report. If there is an actual hearing, though, I promise you guys will be notified. It will specify very specifically on the docket that there's a hearing, and you'll be you're welcome to come anytime up until we figure out what we're doing with trial. But I just want to make sure you guys are aware, not to get too excited about report dates. Okay. Anything further from counsel?
No, Judge.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if Stu has an issue with that date, or you'll be able to come, right? Okay, great. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Trial still with
May 25. It will go on May 25. Okay, this one. This one, my courtroom. Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
All right, you're welcome. See ya. Bye, everybody. It's good seeing you.
Thanks, bye.